title sequence.
Titles? Are we in a show?
Yes, indie action. This is our second episode.
Really? But who's watching?
Millions of people around the world.
Oh, you know so well. Hey, people. You like my best side? Yeah. You like that, don't you? Yeah.
You silly tin can. Hey, today we've got a couple of good shows. Well, we're going to do a review kind of thing on The Dig. We're going to watch Surviving in BC 3, and first up is 5 stages, complete with interviews and all.
Okay, well, I mean, if they're all shot on red, this is going to be a blast.
If I wasn't drinking coffee, I'd pour it on you. Anyway, roll the first interview and film.
You know, this really hurts using Wi-Fi. Okay.
Today we have Nick with us. He's going to discuss 5 stages of
being on the rails.
Nice to have you here. Tell us about the film.
The 5 stages of being on the rails shows the 5 different stages of anger. When 2 homeless men meet each other on the rails, they just ram into each other. They just want to get through and move on, but they keep going through these 5 stages. First they're in denial, then they start arguing about who should move to the other side, and then they start trying to bargain with each other. It goes through the entire 5 stages. I don't know.
And where was this filmed?
At a park in Vancouver, actually, right around an abandoned railway that never really gets any crossing anymore, so yeah.
Am I right in knowing that you acted and edited the film together?
Yes.
Well, that's great. And how long did it take to shoot?
It only took about several hours, actually. It wasn't that hard to shoot. It was just we were all in one location, so it just took us the day, and then boom, after about several hours of shooting, we were done.
This is another great example of get an idea, get out there, and go make it.
Pretty much.
Fantastic. Well, let's watch the film. What do you say?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so over here. And then Toasty, roll that film.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver B-Movie Factory, where movie-making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Hey, welcome back to the show.
Welcome back? Where have we been?
Where have we been? We've been watching the show. Where have you been?
Oh, yeah, so I kind of tuned out there a bit. Yeah, I was thinking important robot things.
Never build a robot with cheap spare parts.
What?
Oh, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Hey, next up we've got Surviving in BC with cinematographer Richard Scorgie.
Oh, was this one shown on red?
No, but he's a bit of my doppelganger.
It's pronounced Dupiginger, human.
Roll it. Hi, welcome back to Indie Action and another interview where today we have Richard Scorgie, cinematographer of Surviving in BC Part 3. Welcome to the show. Thanks for having me. Do you like the spaceship? It's great. It's a bit different. They say that you're my doppelganger. Yeah, we'll see what the audience thinks about that. So tell me about the film. Well, it was shot in North Vancouver's Ling Canyon Park one afternoon with a small but committed group. Unfortunately, one person had a terrible migraine, so we were chasing the light type thing. So did you find a challenge shooting when the light was going down like that? Yeah, clearly, because without light it's really hard to get an image. So yeah, we ran around the park and we played really tag and catch up and chase. Yeah, and that was demanding because you got to cart all your gear up and down hills and through trails and just off the sides of cliffs and stairs and whatnot. So it took some time, and we had no lights to bring with us, so it was all available lighting that you had. And how was it? Was it another one-day shoot, or how long did it take to shoot? Yeah, it was another. Well, this is what we do, right? So we come up with the idea, then we formulate it, we meet up, and we actually produce a film every time in a day. And this was no exception. So it was another one-day, cannonball run type thing. Just absolutely, just go for it. And we always get them done, and we got that one done too. And it turned out extremely well. I said, cool. Would you like to watch the film? I'd love to watch the film. Excellent. Well, T.O.A.S.T.Y, my friend that I built, will roll the film for us. T.O.A.S.T.Y! And it's right over there on the big screen. Roll it.
stop. I'm so thirsty. I need a drink. So thirsty. There's no water.
You gotta be kidding.
What now?
I don't know. We'll think of something.
You can't get very far without water. Nick! Robert, are you okay?
I can't go on.
You have to try it. It's getting dark. I don't want to leave you here in the dark. And I don't want to go by myself in the dark.
No.
Okay, you know what? I'll try and get help. I'll bring them back as soon as I can, okay? Don't worry. I'll come back as soon as I can.
He's been following us the whole time. He's got coffee. Here.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver Movie Factory, where movie making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Welcome back, everybody.
Who? Who are you talking to? It doesn't make any sense. Who are you people? Why are you watching us?
That is the whole point of the show, Toasty.
It is?
Toasty, you're hilarious. So we're going to go into the DIY segment now. We're going to explore diffusion.
Oh, diffusion, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, roll it.
You roll it. It's kind of your job.
One day you'll figure out just how much hard work this is.
So, yeah.
Okay, don't worry, not a problem.
If it's not too much trouble, could you roll the segment? And I promise I'll put your head back on later.
I really hate you, Richard.
Welcome to the DIY segment where we're going to examine quality of light and some diffusion. So you can't see Scott yet, so let's hit him with a full flood 250 watt Mole Richardson light at 30 degrees off camera. Ha! And there he is. And what you can see in a non-diffused light like this is some fairly harsh shadow. It's a single light, no bounce. It's tungsten balanced. Now we can focus this light. That brings up the intensity of that light somewhat, allowing you to shape it a little bit, move around a little bit, use the barn doors a little bit. And now you have a very isolated, tight light on Scott with nothing on the background. So now let's take some simple diffusion. This will be a DIY diffusion paper from a local store. That will go in front using a century stand. And you can see immediately that those shadows have lightened up. So we'll have to make some adjustments now. We can open this up about a stop there, and we'll increase the ISO. And we can flood this out a little bit. And those shadows on the side of his nose, if you just look towards the light, Scott, have softened up quite a lot in just one simple bit of diffusion. And so what did that cost to do? About 10 cents. So that's quite useful. And can you do this with stuff
just from your local hardware store. Well, stay tuned and we'll show you. Here we are with the Home Depot version of the light setup. So what we're using here is a aluminum shrouded 10-inch pot fixture clamp light and a 100-watt LED high CRI floodlight. And as you can see, it's lighting Scott rather well. You're getting the same hard shadows you were in the more expensive light. Now, if you wanted to go further and really channel that up, you can use some black wrap, which I mentioned in the previous episode. Shape that light any which way that you like. So just quickly you can see that we can create any sort of effect, cut Scott off, or really tunnel it out, or really narrow that beam. And that's something that you need to do, and that's a very inexpensive way to provide yourself with flexible barn doors. Now, using that same diffusion paper that we got from a craft shop, so we just grab a C47 or any sort of inexpensive clamp. We put that on. Now, Scott, if you look towards the light, and then slowly back to me, you can see that it softens that shadow up quite a lot. Smooth. And if you want to double up the diffusion, you just simply fold it in half, flap that back up, and now those shadows get even softer. You can have very soft shadow, you can have a medium soft shadow, or you can just go direct light and have a very sharp edge shadow, which is very dramatic type of look for your film. And I think next time we'll get into showing you what qualities of light using book lights and inexpensive shower curtains in the same aspect using DIY. So until next time, thanks for watching.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver Movie Factory, where movie making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Welcome back.
What the pony, man? That's it, no more space coffee for you.
That was fun. So, how did you like the DIY segment this time?
Well, how can I say this delicately? Complete management? Total pony? What do you, the viewers, think?
Very helpful stuff. Hey, let's go watch a film together. What do you think?
Do I really want to go watch a film with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Hey, Toasty, film time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, start her up.
There she goes. He was a gangster from Chicago. Yeah, who drives a car like that. She was an assassin from Japan.
Do they have assassins in Japan?
I suppose they do.
His code name is Mascarpone. He's the head cheese.
Who looks in mirror. She was a Yakuza. At least that's what she called herself. And she runs across parking lots.
Is that kind of a bike?
Could be. They teamed up. No spell check.
Yes, skimming, because he didn't like the 3.5%.
Full flavored cheese.
I think this movie was probably made in like pages or text edit. So this was shot on a red epic, huh?
No, but no, I don't think so. Oh, maybe it was. You know, you can get this out of a red epic too.
Yeah, very funny. You ready to do this?
Yes, I am.
She has a sword. He has a shovel.
Let's go.
I think the title's becoming too much.
Meanwhile, back in the forest, two people walk along a trail.
matter with you?
I don't like woods.
Never heard of
Nothing to
anyone
see
who's
here.
scared of the
Just a
woods.
man with a shovel and a woman with a samurai sword. Oh, good. It's all perfectly normal.
What the?
It's great that they could get Leonardo DiCaprio to be in this, huh?
I thought so too. You think they paid him very much?
I'm gonna say no.
Great hair. Love the hair.
Yeah, the trees are on here somewhere.
You remember?
Yeah, of course I do. I buried them myself.
What is this noise?
I don't hear nothing.
Sounded like a bear.
There's no bear in these woods. Come on.
Is that a bear?
I don't know. I don't want to stay out and find out.
Ooh.
Now that's how you run.
It's like you doing Wi-Fi.
Hey, Wi-Fi birds.
So it seems.
You try it sometime.
I'm not into it, so I made you. A man stands in front of a
You're the one
tree.
that ran from the bear.
It was
Again.
a bear.
It was a bear, it was a whale, it was a cricket. Who cares?
Meanwhile,
We're
in a different
gangsters.
movie,
A man stands in front of a tree.
Whoa, honey, baby, relax. It's time for relaxation.
nice music. Sort of reminds me of something.
What are you
Kind
doing?
of does, doesn't it?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
What do you think?
Wait,
Mm.
cupcake.
Mm. Talk to the hand.
I need to relax.
Watch me ohm. I'm ohming. I don't think she's impressed by that. An epic battle takes place in a tree.
Get to you, little Girl
Little
Scout.
gangsters sitting in the tree.
One with a samurai, the other one with a shovel. I think he made a poor choice of weapon.
I think their intention was to dig for the plot.
Wait, wait,
What
wait,
happened to it?
wait! That's the tree. That's the tree we're looking for.
Do you see them top?
No, really, that's the tree. It's got the markings. Look at the tree.
How do you not?
Look closer.
Nice sword.
Man!
Doing. Death becomes a. Saw that. What do you think?
Yeah, say, can we watch that?
I think she's
80 cakes.
down and out.
Now you're sleeping. You're sleeping with your friend over there.
Yep.
Little Yakuza, sitting under a tree. We found the body together, baby. You and me. But I found everything and you ain't got nothing anymore. Huh? She is D-E-A-D. How you like them apples, baby, huh?
Oh,
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
yeah, I think so. Oh, then she's dead again. Isn't it great? It's sort of like you get hit points back and then you can kill someone and then you die again. Don't mess with a woman named Yakuza. So I don't think they achieved their objective, did they?
I'm not sure what their objective actually was. Something about a tree?
Something about dying?
A shovel?
The dig. Not bad actually for one day. Summer 2012.
I don't believe it's shown red.
I don't think it was either. Well, that was good. Should we go back to the studio and do something else now?
Alright.
All right, that was great. Okay, so. Oh, hey, welcome back, everybody. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
It is always fun watching movies with you, Richard, because we always argue and I always win.
Yeah. Anyway, that concludes another brilliant episode of Indie Action. Follow us on YouTube at Indie Action and on Twitter at Indie Action TV.
Look, we're on Twitter.
We're on Twitter.
Cool.
I know. Well, get us out of here.
You know, one day you're gonna figure out just how hard this is, and you're gonna.
Yeah. Oh.
Little help!
Yeah. That's gonna take some work. See you next time.
Ow!
You okay there?
You have no idea how much that hurts.
Well, you can take it. You're a solid little thing, aren't you?
It's solid. Look what I'm made out of.
I know. I picked all the parts myself.
Where'd you get all my parts from? A junkyard or something?
Something like that. You need to go on a diet if you're looking a little rounded.
Hey, don't be cheap on me. If you made me out of a red like I wanted, then it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, well, you know, spare parts and all. Yeah, you look all right.
Why do you use your Wi-Fi once in a while?
Ah, because I don't have it. Look at this. You know what I like about this button on your head?
Yeah, don't you get